right. I hope everybody can hear me loud and clear. Hopefully everything is loud and clear, everybody. Welcome everybody in the chat. Appreciate everybody tuning in. It is that time. We are getting Madden 26 underway. We're starting here. This is the second time that we are doing a Madden 26 team reveal show. This time is for the MJFL. We appreciate everybody tuning into this thing. This is going to be a lot of fun, everybody. We got a lot of people here on the cast, all right? We got a lot of people here. All right, so we're going to talk and discuss, all right? But check this out, okay? Let me first off make sure that got my guys loud and clear in here. I want to make sure that we're good. So first off, the Lion is in the building. The Lion, you hear my brother?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear. Indeed, indeed. So we got the Lion in the building. We got Blizz in the building as well too, as a pinch hitter here. Blizz, how you doing, brother?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
I'm excellent. No question. We got Mxthodical in the building. Mxthodical, what's good, brother?
Yo, what's going on?
Maintaining, could not complain. Jalenthekid, is he in the building as well? Indeed. Afrospawn in the building. You hear?
It's good, everybody.
All right, perfect. So we got pretty much everybody here. My man Procana. That's why Blizz is here. He's doing the pinch hit here for us right now. So thank you, Blizz, for being the pinch hitter today. We greatly appreciate you being here, man. But look, guys, this is gonna be a lot of fun. So first and foremost, let me talk to the Lion real quick, and then we're basically just gonna get this thing going here. All right. So the Lion, what are you thinking right now? I'm just gonna call you Lion here today. All right. And don't go lying in the chat either. All right, don't go lying in the chat. All right. All right. Well, first off, look, I normally show my face and things like this here. I'm not doing it today because unfortunately, in the past like 45 minutes, my AC broke. So I'm sweating like a slave right now up in here. Yeah, I'm sweating like a slave in my room right now, and we don't have nobody coming until tomorrow morning, unfortunately. And we're in Arizona.
Well, I hate that, brother.
I'm just gonna leave it there. I'm in Arizona right now. It's $1.15 out here right now. It's crazy right now, and it's going up still. But I'm sweating like a slave right now, so y'all don't need to see my face. It's crazy. It's crazy right now. But anyway, so Lion, listen. From what you've seen so far, you've seen what's been going on here from Madden 26, right?
Yes, sir.
So. Are you intrigued with some of these division matchups that we're going to be talking about today?
You want to be truthful?
Please do.
It's
Please do.
It's going to be a lot of mix-up because the top dogs are probably don't change, but some of the people who be in the playoffs are going to be similar.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Okay.
The folks who use the Madden cheese, they won't work with you.
Okay.
You gotta learn how to call concept. You can't just have an OPD line and do it left, right. You don't have to use some TNT stuff. You don't have to call some stunts.
Yeah.
I don't want to give it all away. Everybody who knows, they know I coach football for a long time. But you got to be able to be ready to call some plays. That's all I would tell you.
Okay. All right. Well, look, we're not gonna keep going with the whole talking and everything else. Well, we're gonna talk. But we're going to talk about these divisions, everybody. So basically, it's real simple. For anybody that has not seen a team reveal show here before, it's real simple. We talk about NFC, then we talk about AFC, and give our thoughts about what's going to go on within the divisions. All right. You get to pick your division winners. Everybody that's on the panel here today gets to pick their division winners, and we'll call it subpar rated R today. They can talk their shit if they are part of this, about this, if they're in a particular division. These guys here could talk their talk. You guys in the chat could talk your talk as well. All right. So if you feel like you're going to win the division, which you should feel like that, then look, loud off in the chat. That's what we want to see. That's what we want to see. No question. All right. But look, with that being said, everybody, I hope everybody can hear me loud and clear in the chat. If it sounds distorted or everything, please let me know. I'll make sure I fix it on the fly while other guys are talking. But without further ado, everybody, let's talk NFC first. All right. Let's talk NFC first. We're going to talk NFC. All right. So let me get them all together and ready here for you guys. And again, shout out to Procana. Once again,
he just came in.
Oh, Procana's here?
I'm here.
My man. All right, Procana's in the building. So how you doing, Procana? You good? Everything straight now?
Yes, sir. Everything's good.
Perfect. That's what we wanted to hear. All right, cool. So again, shout out to Procana. Graphics are made by Procana. All right. He made this graphic here. He made every graphic that we are showing here today. For the divisions. Again, big shout out to Procana. He put in a lot of hard work to do these graphics, and definitely appreciate it. And these graphics are fire. I'm just gonna tell you that. All right, some of them are hilarious. Me and him was talking about them. Some of these bad boys are hilarious.
I heard you had something to say about my team.
we gonna talk. we gonna definitely talk. We gonna definitely talk, man. All right, but look, let's talk about the NFC East first, everybody. The NFC East first. So here we go. NFC East is as follows. Number 1 is the Dallas Cowboys. Snypz, as you can see, he's got the neon record 58-137. Not the best of records. But you know, you never know what can happen in a new year. But we'll see what happens with the Cowboys. Commanders and GC Coleman is the Washington Commanders. We got my guy Carmageddon rocking with none other than the Saquon Barkleys. I'm not gonna call them the Eagles. Now let me stop playing. I'm gonna call them the Eagles. The Philadelphia Eagles, Carmageddon. Getting it done there. And JTK taking over in this one here as well, too. Big up JTK. Get it. Let's get it, JTK. Let's get it. New York Giants. These are your divisions. This is your division, I should say. So, guys, we got to talk about this division. We have to talk about it right now. Here we go. This is your division. Snypz, Jalenthekid, GC Coleman, Carmageddon. All right, so I'm gonna go to Lion first. Lion, what do you think about this division?
This is underrated, probably one of the top divisions, because you gotta think about it right now. Jalen is tough. You got 2 of the past Mjfl Super Bowl champs. You got Carr, you got Jalen, but GC not a slouch.
Yeah.
GC's not a slouch. GC is really good. And Snapper is really low-key. But I had to pick a winner. Carr gonna win the first year.
Okay. All right, so you got him winning the first year. So let's talk here to Procana. Procana's in the building now. Procana, what you thinking about this division?
Man, I mean, he's gonna come in with a really good team with the Eagles. Them boys are stacked over there. So, when it comes to like Jalenthekid, obviously he's one of the better users. I think Carr really does good with good teams. And again, just like Dalion said, GC is always gonna be a sleeper. Snypz though, he's been getting better. I don't want to put him out of here just yet. I don't think he got Carr or JTK for the first two, 3 seasons, but I think he could come in as a sleeper. I do got Carr though for the first season.
Okay.
Just because that team, man. Saquon is gonna be a dog.
Yeah, Saquon's gonna be a problem. There's no question about that. He's definitely gonna be a problem. All right, so you know what? I waited long enough. JTK, you're in this division. So we got to talk to you about this one here. So what are you thinking about this division, man?
Well, I mean, me and Carr faced each other in the Super Bowl, so there's bad blood there. He got Saquon there.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, obviously there's bad blood there. As a New Yorker, we Giants. You're actually the reason I took the Giants also.
My man. That's what I'm talking about.
But GC's not a slouch, as everyone's saying. GC's not a slouch.
Okay.
So, and Snypz, Snatch he's not either. But I'm gonna be humble. Today. I ain't gonna say what I was gonna say earlier. I feel like Carr, it's gonna be a neck and neck race. It's gonna go to the end of the year for this division.
Okay.
That's how I feel.
Okay. So it's gonna be neck and neck, but you gotta pick one person, man.
Only one person I'm gonna take, and that's myself.
Okay. There you go. Like I said, you got to talk your talk. Again, if you are in this chat and you're in this division, so if Coleman's in here, if Snatchper's in here, if Carr's in here, talk your talk. Talk your talk if you are in here.
Look, we bring it back OBJ too. He coming home.
Hey, look. Hey, look. I mean, at the end of the day, man. And I'm just going by. Obviously, I'm going by what I played in the beta, and the biggest thing for the Giants right now, what a lot, and it's actually going around a lot, is a lot of people are picking them primarily because of the defense in the front four. Because the game is so fast, there's a lot of heat that's going to be coming with that front four. But don't get it twisted. Carmageddon is going to be a problem with the Eagles with that entire defense as well too. There's going to be a tough division here, in my opinion. I think after the first season, anybody could win this division, but I got to pick somebody first. I'm going to take Carr because of just the powerhouse of a team that he has with the Philadelphia Eagles as far as the division for season 1. Am I picking him for the chip? Not just yet, because we still got other people that we got to discuss and talk about as well too. All right, but we still got to talk to Spawn. Spawn, you in the building?
Yes, sir.
What you thinking about this division?
I think it's gonna be a very tough 1-2 between JTK and Carr for who's leading it. We might see GC sneak into the playoffs behind both of those powerhouses.
Yeah.
But I think overall, with how prevalent the defense is going to be in this Madden, I have to hand it to Carr for year 1, just because his team has defense all over the place.
Yeah.
Whereas JTK's secondary is not as prolific as the Eagles were.
Exactly. Yeah. I hear you on that. Let's see. Who we can talk to? Mxthodical, you in the building?
Yes, sir.
All right, what you thinking?
Well, first off, I'm gonna say it how it needs to be said. Carr ain't got no Anthony Richardson, so we're gonna leave it at that. But with that being said, this is a 1-2 division, as long as what Afro was saying. Jay the Kid, Carmageddon, bad blood. But with everybody going Carr, I'm gonna go with Jay the Kid. That defense is nasty. Not only do they got the pass rush, but they got the run stopper with Dexter Lawrence.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the back end, you still got Andrew Phillips, and you got Deontay Banks, Tyler Nubin. That Giants defense is nasty. And as long as Jay the Kid can get, I don't know what he's gonna do at quarterback, but if he can get, forgot his name, but who's the rookie they drafted?
I'll tell you.
I
already tell you.
We forget his name.
He's starting. Jackson Dart.
Yeah, Dart. There you go.
Yeah.
If he starts Dart, he develops well.
Jameson Winston is.
No.
Mile
It's gonna be
High
a
Russell.
Yeah.
Snatchper, he's there. I mean, he's gonna do his thing.
will say-
Really don't know too much about Coleman, but
Yeah.
good luck to him.
Yeah.
He was the Cowboys.
I got you.
Okay. So you're going JTK to win the division. So everybody's picked the Eagles. And one person right now has picked the Giants to win it. Blizz, I know you're still in the building right now. I know we had you in as a pinch hitter, but we do got Procana back. But I'm still gonna ask you, who winning this division?
I'm gonna keep it simple. I'm gonna go with Jalenthekid, the Giants.
Okay. All right. So he's going. So we got 2 Giants and a bunch of other Eagles. All right. So this is going to be an interesting division. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what you guys are going to be doing come season 1. Now, again, I think after season 1, it could be anybody's division. But season 1, the Eagles are just such a powerhouse, man. Like they're so tough to deal with. So that's the only reason why I got to pick them right now first. But so that's it for the NFC East. All right, we're gonna go NFC North now. All right, we're gonna talk NFC North. So the NFC North. Let me make sure I got all my stuff here. All right, perfect. We're good to go. All right. So NFC North, guys, is as follows. Here we go. NFC North. New identity. He has the Minnesota Vikings. New identity with Minnesota Vikings. I don't know who he is. I don't know if I've seen him play before, but we'll talk about him in just a moment. We'll talk about him in just a moment.
You do know who he is.
Okay. Yeah, we'll talk about we'll talk about in a moment. Lieutenant Surge and the Packers. Coming at number 3 is Q and the Chicago Bears. And then finally, the Detroit Lions and Chris capping off the NFC North. So, question is here, real simple. Lion, what are you thinking about this division?
This one, we had to move a lot of people around because new identity is Isaiah. Isaiah from OG.
Okay.
Everybody who fought OG,
okay.
Isaiah's a legend. That's why Snypz say okay.
Oh.
Isaiah is single-handedly probably one of the best Madden players we don't play. Surge is legit though, and Q is too. Q, you haven't really seen much people play Q and say he's easy, but he's not. Q's dangerous with the Bears. Chris is my little brother that I hate. And Procana will talk more about him. I'll let Procana and everybody else talk more about it. But I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all this. Isaiah's gonna win it. He don't say he's not good. Isaiah is probably the dark horse to win the Super Bowl.
Oh.
Isaiah, we should not have gave Isaiah the Vikings.
Oh.
We should have gave him the worst team.
It's like that. It's like that. Okay.
This is the one. Isaiah is the one who won with the Colts. That final year you did. There you go, Snypz. There you go, Snypz.
Oh, geez.
Like, yes, that's Isaiah.
Oh, geez.
Isaiah, he's a sleeping demon.
Oh, wow.
Isaiah is pretty good.
All right. Wow. So first season, you got the Vikings winning it.
Yeah, but Chris could push him. But when you're 22 and you live in NYC and you're Dominican, you ain't worried about no game. Yeah, that's all I gotta tell y'all, young folks. Yeah, that's all I gotta tell you.
Because it's I know firsthand about NYC
You get it.
I get it. I get it.
You get it.
I understand.
Yeah. Dominican, hey.
Yeah, I understand. I understand.
Hey, you uptown? Hey.
Yeah. All right. I understand. All right. So with that being said, look, I was about to go to Procana, but I'm just going to keep it real quick before I go to Procana. I'm going to go ahead and go Vikings to win this division. Season 1. I'm going to go ahead and go Vikings. I didn't know that was him. I'm going to go Vikings to win season 1. Now, these other guys, Chris, Surge, and Q. Yeah. As soon as you said the Colts, then I understand. Now I understand. So Chris, Surge, and Q, they got something to prove, no question about it. Because the Vikings are pretty tough in Madden 26.
Okay, I'll say something right. One second, Snypz. I don't set a fight. Q can beat Isaiah.
Okay.
Q is legit.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say that. Surge, since this is more football related, and you don't. Surge was in OG. He was in NLG. He always the Panthers. I think this is a dangerous game for him to pick up because he knows football. The only person I think who's lacking in this division is Chris, because he's. But yeah, I had to pick somebody. It's Isaiah, but my dark horse is Q.
Okay. All right. So Procana, what you think about this division, brother?
Yo. Okay, listen. First off, shout out to my wife. She's watching. She's watching the stream. I just want to put that out there.
Shout out Miss Procana.
Miss Kana.
Text me right now.
Miss
She
Kana.
gonna text me right now. What? All right. Well, anyway. Yeah, Isaiah, man, really good dude. Really swell guy. We love him. The whole league loves this guy. So, the only thing is he's been out for a year.
Okay.
He hasn't played. He hasn't played that we know of. He hasn't played Madden 25. Pretty much half of the season. So, and Isaiah's a top guy. We've grinded for years now. We've played each other for years now, and I've never got to beat him. I only beat him one time, and it was on a broadcast, and I think he had the Raiders and I had the Eagles. I can't remember. Anyways, that was the only time I was ever able to beat him. So Isaiah is really good. Q is really good. Surge, you know, he can be flimsy every once in a while. And Chris, if he puts his mind to it, he can be really good. My wife just texted me. But I think for the first season, Isaiah's good. Don't get me wrong. I gotta go with Q for the first season.
Okay.
Just because he hasn't been playing and stuff like that, and Q's been playing NCAA. I mean, he plays in the other NCAA in Kingsman, so he's up to par. So I definitely got Q.
Okay. I like the call on that one, and bringing up the fact that obviously he's been playing a lot is very important, because this Madden game this year is going to be all about, guys, I'm telling y'all right now, this game is going to be all about reps. You're going to have to get some reps. You're going to have to get some reps in. If you want to win some chips in whatever leagues y'all in, y'all got to get some reps. All right. I know, most guys play, like myself, for example, I play for the fun of it. You know what I mean? I don't worry about the reps and everything else. I go out there and I play, and I try to keep a football mind to everything. But, if I get my behind whooped, I get my behind whooped. It is what it is. But this game, if you serious about it, you got to get your reps. You know what I mean? You got to get your reps. And it makes sense what Procana just said. If you know what I mean? If Q's getting more reps, I think if anybody gets more reps in this division, or any division for that matter, they should have a better opportunity in winning, because they figure out their teams at the end of the day. So, we'll see what happens, in that regard. But we do have two guys so far picking the Vikings. One picking, no, actually, did we get? Is it 2 and 2? No. He picked him as a dark horse. The Lion picked him as a dark horse right now. So we got 2 and 1 right now, with the Vikings on top of that one. So let's talk to Spawn. Spawn, what's good, brother? What you think about this division?
I think that the division's just gonna really have Q and Isaiah for the first season, at least, being the only ones really contributing to playoffs. No offense to Surge, but I don't know if he's gonna be able to stay as locked in as those guys, and Chris ain't gonna do much, in my opinion. So for between Q and Isaiah, it's going to be a tough one, because Isaiah, I know, is a really good Madden player, but Q is someone that I know is really good at setting up defenses. So it's going to be a little bit of a tougher matchup to see who squeaks out for that first year. So for the first year, I got Q going, just because he's going to be playing more and he has that defense with him, but I wouldn't see either of them missing the playoffs.
Okay. All right. So I like that. I like that. So JTK, what you think about this division here in the NFC North?
So, all right. So I played all of these dudes, and Chris is decent, but he's a trash defender. Like trash at defense. Surge, I think it's just like Spawn said. He's not gonna be as locked in as all. Now, what I am gonna say is, Snypz, we both played the beta.
Yes.
I feel like Caleb Williams is gonna be a nasty quarterback.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
of that new QB DNA.
Yes. Yes.
I got some reps with him, and that jump pass and all that,
Yeah.
all the QB DNA stuff seems
Yeah.
like it's gonna be nasty.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right. You're absolutely right.
And then I feel like that might give him the edge because of the fact that JJ McCarthy didn't play a year in the league because JJ McCarthy got hurt.
Yeah.
But Isaiah he'll figure out a Madden really quick. That's my thing. That's my thing with Isaiah. He figures out Madden real quick. But I think if it's just like the Lion and the rest of us are predicting, with it being a lot more, X and O's stuff, I think that's going to favor Q
Okay.
in this year.
Okay.
At least for the first season. But it's going to be Q getting the first spot. But I think Isaiah is still going to make the playoffs.
Okay. Okay. All right. I like that. I like that. All right. So Mxthodical, what are you thinking about this division?
Damn, I didn't know everybody hated Chris. But with that being said, I ain't played nobody here but Chris, and Chris always gave me a run for my money.
Hey,
here.
I like that. I like how you put that in there, Mxthodical. I like that. I like that.
But I mean, I don't see any of these three. I don't know about the users, but I know about their defense, and there ain't nobody there to stop J-Mo, St. Brown, Laporta, Gibbs, the offensive line. Then you got the Lions defense with Hutchinson, Jack Campbell, Terrion Arnold. The team is just built for whoever uses them, except for maybe like Snatchper, but that team is built to win first season until somebody shows up to.
Hold on.
You don't know the demons. You don't know the
I
demons.
gotta stop everybody. Mxthodical. This is Chris we talking about.
Hey, he was a demon with Waddle. He was a demon with Waddle.
He's good offensively.
No. Hold on. I'm about to make it make sense. Think of him before he got Miami, because you remember he did. We removed him from Miami, and 8-1 got Miami, right? Think of him with the Vikings. There you go. I'm done. It was easy. It was easy done.
Thank you, Lion.
I had to do that.
Thank you.
Wow.
I'm gonna still pick Chris. Everybody hate Chris. I'm gonna give it to him.
Nah, yeah, he being nice.
He's just being nice. Yeah, he's just being nice. He's being nice.
Yo, y'all are hilarious. You hear me?
Chris is garbage. Chris is the worst Madden player on here. He is the worst
Lord.
YN ever to play Madden.
Wow. Wow. Strays ain't the word in the chat.
No, that's
Yo,
bullets. That's bullets.
Yo,
Listen, I ain't got
Chris, y'all remember when Chris called me out? I beat him 56.
No, I was in that. Hold on. I was in that chat when that happened. Me and you was talking. He made you mad.
You ain't Chris.
You was killing him with Tyrone Tracy. You was killing him with Tyrone Tracy. Never mind. Leave him alone.
oh my gosh, y'all are too much.
Snipes, you know Snipes, you know who I was smoking with?
Well,
Your Giants. Your Giants.
With the
And I made
Giants.
him go to the Vikings.
I was watching
I
the
made him
game.
go to the Vikings. I made him change for the Cowboys and go to the Vikings.
Listen,
Go-
you and Chris are like father and son. You hate him one day, and then the other day you love
No, I
him.
love him. I love him. That's my dog. That's my dog. That's my dog.
When it comes to his Madden skills, yes, he's a YN. We gotta see, man. Hey, if he's in the chat, he is talking so much trash right now.
Right now, yes.
Oh my
He
gosh.
don't like me in Procana.
Yo, Chris got something to prove. I'm gonna say that right now, though. He's gonna have something to prove after hearing this. If he's not in the chat now, and he listens to this later, he's gonna have something to prove, everybody. So
Just ask everybody. Ask Procana, because Procana will be lying. I smoke Chris every time I play. I don't know when Chris beat me. Procana, have Chris ever beat me?
No, I haven't seen it.
No.
I haven't, but I can't hate on my Dominican brother. All right.
See, the thing is, I love him, but I ain't hating on him. I'm just saying what it is.
right.
I'm just saying what it is.
Right. Oh, y'all are hilarious, man.
We love Chris. Chris our dog. Chris my dog. I love Chris. He like the son. He like the son never birth. Never birth. Never sour. That's the appropriate word. Snypz sour.
I am done with y'all today. I'm telling you, man. You're too much, man. All right, look, let's move on to the NFC South right now. The NFC South is kind of interested as well, too. So the NFC South will stand as follows. So here we go. Carolina Panthers and O. Brown with the Panthers. That's going to be pretty interesting seeing him rock with if it's the same O. Brown I'm thinking it is.
Yeah,
it is.
It is?
It's your boy,
Okay. Perfect. All right. Next one. Toe Cap is rocking with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That is Toe Cap with the Buccaneers. And now we also have, as we keep this thing pushing here, had a little bit of issue there for a second. Mxthodical. Man, I tell you, Procana, with these heads, you're killing me with these. Mxthodical with the Falcons. That's going to be pretty impressive as well, too. And that's a pack squad as well, too. And to cap off the division here, we got two guys that's going to be able to talk trash because we got Afrospawn and the New Orleans Saints. So this is going to be an interesting topic, to say the least, right now, because we got two of the guys in here. We got two of the guys in here right now.
Can I set it off?
You could go ahead and set it off for me, my friend.
I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, the two people that ain't here, y'all be mad at me. I love y'all, but my YN. That's why when Snypz said it better not be who I think he is with the Panthers.
Mm-hmm.
Old Browns will win this division. Mxthodical is dark horse. Frozen will win the division in 2 years. He does not have a quarterback, and he got to fix his secondary. Toe Cap is really good, but he's in the wrong division. I really think O'Brien will win this. If Mxthodical win this, I would get him a demon badge. I would tell Procana to make a demon badge. Y'all see the badges right here? And we would have to put that demon badge next to his council.
Okay.
But right now, I think it's O'Brien.
Okay. Now, I got a question. Anybody can answer this before I go and I make my pick here, okay? Toe Cap, I'm not sure. I may have seen him play before, but here's my question about Toe Cap for you guys that are here in the chat. You guys know about him. Is he a good team builder?
So Toe Cap is fairly new to the league.
Okay.
He wasn't 25 for this past season.
Okay.
But we don't know much about Toe Cap. I know he's
okay.
a dope guy. That's about it.
Okay.
All I remember is I played he filled in for a playoff game and he played decent. That's all I remember.
Okay. So see, here's the thing. For me in this division, because I've seen Old Brown for years, I've seen Mxthodical and Spawn this year, and I've seen what those three guys have done as far as building teams. Okay, they're all great at building teams. I've seen that. Okay, They're great at building teams. For the first season, I can't take Spawn only because of the QB situation. Okay, I can't take Spawn there because of that. Mxthodical, it really depends on what he is going to do. As what he's going to do as far as his quarterback situation. Obviously, he has I forgot the lefty's name, but if Mxthodical could rock with a Penix, yeah. If he could rock with a lefty, he's straight. He'll be straight. But I think for the first season, I'm gonna go O Brown. I've seen too much of O Brown and what he's able to do, within the game. And O Brown and NLG, he's always playing with the Browns all day. All right. And the Browns ain't the best of teams, but this guy is always building that team up to the point where he gets to the playoffs every single year and gets to at least one Super Bowl every single season. So it's all about consistency for me. So for the first season, I'm gonna go O Brown to win this division. Again, I could be counted out and wrong in this situation, but I am gonna go O Brown in season 1. Mxthodical and Spawn, no question about it. These guys have an opportunity to do some things because they know how to build and they could damn sure play as well. This is gonna be a tough division. I don't know about Soulcap. You guys said he could play defense. That's great, but I don't know anything else about him. So I gotta go with the 3 right now. And for the first season, I'm gonna go O Brown. But again, I could be pleasantly surprised. I don't know what's going to happen, but for season 1, I got to pick somebody right now. I'll go O Brown in season 1. So let's talk to Procana. Procana, what you think about this division?
This has to be one of the hardest divisions in the NFC. I know the NFC East is pretty stacked, but if there's going to be 3 teams to come out of one division, it's going to be out of this division. That's for sure. I won't pick O Brown because I can't go against Mxthodical. I've played this man way too many times, and way too many times I come out very disappointed. I can't pick against Spawn, same thing. But I will pick to win the division. I will pick Mxthodical. Only because Frozen just has a terrible team. And then not only that, but they go and draft another terrible quarterback. So I have to go with Mxthodical here. I think that he has the most loaded team right now, even with Michael Penix there. O Brown definitely will do his thing later on. If he sneaks in the division, that dude is clutch.
Yeah.
He's a beast. He's a beast in the playoffs. That's without a doubt. So, but I got Mxthodical, at least for the first season.
Okay. All right, Spawn. What's good, brother?
First off, man, y'all not fucking with the shot? Okay. Okay.
Hey, can I say one day before you speak, Spawn?
Yeah, go ahead.
Before everybody speaks. Y'all gotta remember, Carolina pass rush is different now. And y'all better watch the video. The pass rush really matters this year. And that's what Snypz is giving y'all cues and stuff like that. I'm not saying because of the user, right? Atlanta's O-line is, I think me and Spawn had debate for what, about 10 minutes? Right, Spawn?
Something like that.
Carolina has a rush. So just be cognizant of that. It's not about the you play or not like that. Let's think about that, okay?
Yeah, we got you. I got you.
All right. So
I still got
for me,
Mxthodical, though.
Shut up.
You'll find out when I talk.
all right. So I love that I'm in this division because I get to face Mxthodical twice a year now, which is always great. We have great matches. And then I also get to face Browns, who I haven't played against him much, but I know he's that guy. So overall, I think this first year, I might not do as well as these guys just because they have way more stacked teams as of right now than my team is going into the season. But if Shuck has that fire in him to really exceed expectations, I could definitely be that dark horse. But I don't think I'll win the division first year because I think that with how the teams are, Mxthodical and Bijan's gonna light this division up.
Okay. I like the call on that. JTK, what you think about this division? Jalen, you here?
He got
my
the snow
bad,
on his head. He got the snow on his head. Doing.
No, my dad came in. No, but since we was talking about Carolina's pass rush, let me add into the line who they added. Princely. I'm gonna just call him Princely. I'm not good at pronunciation on that name. They got Princely, and they're gonna have Sporting. And let's add in the fact that they still have Barno. Barno's usually like a 90+ speed edge rusher. And up the middle, they still got Derek Brown. Now, offensively, Bryce Young might not get like too high rated. It'll probably still be like a 78, 79. But that run, I think what's going to set O Brown apart, and I think Snypz will agree with me on this. Remember, O Brown has, like we said, he's played with the Browns, and he's always had Nick Chubb. Chuba Hubbard in Madden plays not like Nick Chubb, but he plays really good. Add in the fact that he could literally pick his poison. Chuba Hubbard, Trevor Etienne, and Jonathan Brooks.
Yeah, he got a backfield. He got a backfield.
And let's add on the glitch too. You know who's going to be the glitch. I ain't even going to say. Everybody know he's a rookie. He's going to be a glitch.
Yeah.
Methodical's roster looks decent because you got obviously. Yep,
Let's say.
He don't have a pass rush. He got the offense to put up. Yeah, all they have is AJ and Jesse. Jesse still there?
Let's say AJ. Just say AJ.
Yeah, just AJ. And the Saints, I love Frozen, but Frozen's gonna have to take to build that team up. So looking at that, I think it's gonna be a 1-2 battle to start the season. Methodical's a monster. Like Mxthodical done giving me headaches, but I gotta go with Old Brown, bro. Just that roster.
Okay.
And how he builds it up is he might have. I think he might have Bryce Young to X Factor by the end of season 1.
Okay. I like the call on that. I definitely like the call on that. All right. So go ahead.
Before Mxthodical says anything, I do think, just like every Madden year, there's always somebody that's OP. You had Christian Watson, you had Brian Thomas, whatever. This year is definitely gonna be McMillan. So I mean,
I like that. You're right.
He's gonna be a problem. He is gonna be a problem.
But hold on. I got treat like Triple H treat Stephanie. Shut up. Methodical. Come on. Let's go.
All right, Methodical. It's your time. It's your turn, my brother. What you got? What you got for this division?
Well, I do like that y'all add fuel to the fire for sure. But y'all named 2 rookies that the Panthers drafted, but the Falcons did draft Jalen Walker and James Pierce.
Facts.
To add to that pass rush.
Facts. We'll see what the ratings are going to be for him.
Oh yeah, he got
the
Bryce
Georgia
Young,
Tennessee defense. They're going to be good.
Noodle on Bryce. Hopefully old Brown can make the throws too. Old McMillan. Spawn, definitely love our matchups every year when we play 2-3 times a year. Definitely now that we're in the same division. I played old Brown once when he had his Browns in NLG. I'll give it to him on it. He got me, but it's a different team that he got Then what with the Browns with Shador Sanders. I think I'll take it the first year. Spawn's gonna build his team up for sure. He's gonna try to get something going with his rookie quarterback, but it's gonna be a good division.
Okay. I like the calls from everybody here. You know what I mean? I think this is gonna be a very interesting division. And I'll put something out there right now before we move on to the NFC West and keep this thing pushing. I think one of these three guys here, is gonna make it to the NFC Championship. I'm calling it right now. One of these three guys. I don't know who. But one of these three guys is going to make it to the NFC Championship.
As far as the lefties go, I had Michael Penix in Madden 24 left-handed. He was fine.
Okay. Got you. I got you. All right, so look.
I would just tell you this. I'm not trying to take over this. The throwing mechanics is different, and we will see.
Yeah, well, yeah,
I got a lot of faith in you.
Yeah. We'll definitely see. We'll definitely see what happens as far as with the throwing mechanics and everything. Obviously, the game got to come out. So once everybody gets the feel of everything, I think. Look, things could change in a matter of the first half of the season. You know what I'm saying? With Spawn might come out and ball out. We'll see what happens. You know what I'm saying? You never know. You just never know.
Not.
You know what I mean? So
Brooks and Spawn would not ball out. It's between Mxthodical and O'Brien.
Okay. All right.
Damn, as if I haven't been O'Brien.
Hey, look.
It's gonna beat your ass.
It's all good. It's all good, man. It's all good.
It's like that was me being PG-13 right there.
Nah, it's all good, man.
He was just giving you the notebook in the pad.
It's all good, man. It's all good. All right, look, let's move on to the NFC West. All right, this is the final one in the NFC, and then we'll move on to the AFC. All right, so the NFC West is as follows. We got Kenny rocking with the San Francisco 49ers. Let me make sure I got this all straight here. Boom. And one more. Yeah, I'm good. All right, perfect. All right, so we got Kenny rocking with the San Francisco 49ers. Next up, we got Robbie Shark and the Arizona Cardinals. And then we push on to Colin. And Colin has the Seattle Seahawks. And then we cap off with K and the Los Angeles Rams. So, let's start it off here once again with my man Lion. Lion, who you taking to win this division?
If you really know me, I'm a diehard Rams fan. That's my team in real life.
Yeah.
It don't hurt me saying this. Colin's gonna win. Colin is between Colin and Kenny, but I think since Kenny is really invested in Colin, and Colin don't care, Colin's gonna win this year. Robbie just gotta build his team. I don't like that team for Robbie, but Robbie gotta build his team. Kay is a Rams fans too. He's part of our media team. Shout out to Mjfl media, but Colin's gonna be tough. You know what I'm saying? I don't like. I can never vote for the 49ers. I'm a Rams fan. I can't stand the 49ers.
Okay.
I want them to bleed. I want them to die. When Debo got traded, I rejoice. So it's just me being honest. I got Seahawks.
All right, so you got the Seahawks winning this division. I also have the Seahawks winning this division in season 1. I personally think that anybody in this division could win in any particular season. I just think season 1, Colin will get it. I know they lost a heavy piece in DK Metcalf offensively. That is major. But they still got Mr. Untradeable on defense, which I love dearly. And I think that guy he's an absolute monster. For anybody that I see play with this guy, even if he's not on the Seahawks, he's an absolute problem, and that is Tariq Woolen. He is to me, he is Mr. Untradeable. If you got him, you don't trade him. He is not a guy you trade. You give him whatever he wants. Because Madden-wise, he's an absolute problem covering anybody because he's got the speed and he damn sure has the height. So he's got catch-up speed as well. He's Mr. Untradeable to me. And when you start off with a piece like that, especially defensively, I think you're in good hands. And Colin's a solid player as well too. So I'm not taking nothing away from Kenny because Kenny knows what he's doing. Robbie Shark, I've seen him play a few times. I like what he does also. But I think the key is going to be basically how are these guys going to build their teams throughout that first season. As far as trades or whatever it may be. I don't know what your trade rules are and everything, but based on trades or whatever, let's see what they do. But I think first season, I'm going to go Colin for this one. So I'm going to go to Procana in this one. Let us know what you think about this one, Procana.
I think this division is going to be the funniest. If y'all want to laugh, y'all should tune into their game chats. That's for sure. Robbie is hilarious on the mic. If y'all don't know, he's from Australia. And the way he curses is just funny as hell to us. Colin has a really good team. I haven't really watched K play, but I know that he stays tuned into Madden and stuff like that. If you want to watch somebody that structures their streams really well on YouTube, you got to tune into K. He's pretty cool. But I don't know how Kenny is gonna be with the Niners. I think Brock Purdy, in my opinion, is just unusable in Madden. But again, it's gonna be a different gameplay, so who knows? I think I'm just gonna go with Colin for the first season. If he can run with was it Milroe, right? Is it Milroe that's with him now?
Yep, he's got Jalen Milroe. Yep, he's got Jalen Milroe. Yep.
Yeah, so if he can use Milroe really well, I think I got Colin.
All right, so let's go ahead and go to Spawn in this one. Spawn, what you thinking about this division?
I think to pivot off Procana, it's going to be the funniest out of all the divisions. Like, Robbie is always fucking hilarious. Like, he can crack you up with half the things he'll talk to you just as you're doing whatever. Yeah, Colin, he makes great media stuff as well as he is a great user. So I think him and Kenny for this first year are going to be battling out because they had a little bit of a good battle last season for our MJFL. And
yeah, it's 1-1.
Yeah, I think I'll take Milroe over Purdy just because Milroe should have a better arm than Purdy does. But if Kenny can get down with that team, I wouldn't be surprised if Kenny would pull out that division lead.
Okay. All right, JTK. Oh, by the way, before I know I got a lot of wind going on in my mic here right now. I'm telling you guys, it's hot as hell. It's hot as hell right now. I got 2 fans on me right now. I gotta do it.
We can't hear it.
I'm glad y'all can't hear it, but I can hear it like loud and clear. So if y'all can't hear it, great. I'm happy. But I just had to say that just in case people can hear it. All right. It like I said, I got issues right now at the pad, but we're all good. But anyway, so JTK, what you thinking about this division, bro?
I agree with everyone when they say it's the funniest division. First of all, Robbie's a crash out. Also, I want to add into the Seahawks. Snypz, guys, there's a wide receiver by the name of Tyrone Broden. Remember that name this year.
Okay.
6'7".
Yep.
If he makes the Seahawks roster, he's 6'7" with 4.22 speed. Colin with that might be another Mr. Untradeable.
Yeah. If those stats are correct, you're absolutely right. He's another Mr. Untradeable, no question.
Yeah, but he's the wide receiver from Arkansas. You see what I'm talking about? But Kenny, I feel like I know we're saying the throwing is different, and I played it. I actually played a game or two with Brock Purdy. He's not as bad as he used to be. They gave him some upgrades with the QB DNA, and I feel like once we could get our hands on it and see what these QB DNA traits really do in game, I think Brock Purdy is actually going to be decent. K has a nice roster with the Rams, but again, this is Collins' division. This is just going to be Collins' division straight up.
Okay. And Mxthodical, what you thinking about this division?
I'm gonna have to give it to Colin. Seattle's defense, I don't know K, but Robbie Shark, he gonna crash out after week 3 when Kyler Murray can't see over the offensive line, and I don't really know Kenny too much, but I'm gonna give it to Colin.
Okay, all right. So look, guys, we just went over the NFC. The NFC is complete. Okay, the NFC is going to be pretty intriguing. I gave my thought already. I think that somebody out of that NFC South is going to make it to the NFC Championship. I did not say Super Bowl, and I did not say who it was going to be, but that's just my take on that. I think somebody is going to, one of those three guys between Brown, Mxthodical, and Spawn is going to make it to the NFC Championship in season 1. That's my opinion for the NFC. That's my NFC take. Okay. All right. I don't know who else is going to do it, but we'll see what happens. But let's move on to the AFC. All right. We only got 4 more to go, guys. Again, we appreciate everybody tuning in. Thank y'all so much for being a part of this thing here for the MJFL team reveal show. And again, big up again to my guy Procana. He did all of these graphics. Every graphic that you see here today, he did them all. So again, big up to him for putting in the hard work and getting this stuff done for us. It's greatly appreciated, no question about it. Now, let's move on to the AFC. We're going to start with the AFC West. We just finished the NFC West, so we'll start with the AFC West this time around. So here we go. AFC West is as follows. It's going to start off here with Suntan and the Raiders. Let's make sure we got everything else here. Yes, we're good. All right. Suntan and the Raiders. Next up is going to be Ahmad and the Kansas City Chiefs. Followed by Isis and the Los Angeles Chargers. And capping it off with Chaos and the Denver Broncos. This is going to be an interesting division, everybody. An interesting division, to say the least. So let's talk, Lion. What you thinking about this division?
This is the best division in football right here. Suntan, Adamon, Isis, Chaos. Wow.
Gunfights. Gunfights.
It's Snypz know what I'm talking about. Wow.
And for my bad, I meant to put Matty Bands for Ahmad. Ahmad is Matty Bands. I messed that up.
That's fine. That's fine. We know who he is.
We know who he is. Isis is a demon.
Yeah.
And we gave him the Chargers.
Yeah.
Is that how y'all know?
He's really good.
I run MJFL and I don't pay attention. I've been playing too. I have not gave no fucks. Chaos getting drunk.
Yep.
Dangerous. Because Chaos is good.
Yeah.
Y'all haven't seen MJFL playoff. Chaos. Oh my God. I don't know. Snypz, I don't know.
This is a tough division. Remember, we're just picking for season 1. Season 1.
It's. You want to be honest?
Let's do it.
It's Ahmad. It's Ahmad. His passing game. He beat me. I know everybody. I'm not that good at Madden, but I'm really good at defense. And Snypz will tell you that I'm really good at defense. Y'all get Ahmad, Patrick Mahomes. Ugh. But Easus, Chaos, and Suntan. Oof. Suntan he's the most moist one. Hold on, let me wake up. Let me wake the chat up. Suntan's the most moist person in this division. He's moist. He's moist. It's Ahmad. I get Ahmad.
Okay.
We're going to see.
All right. So you going to Mod. I'm a go here.
But Chaos is tough.
You know what? Like for me, that Bronco team is definitely. All these teams are gonna be tough, man. Because the Raiders are gonna be tough. They got some great additions on the Raiders.
He's moist.
Great, but they got great additions on the Raiders, man. They do. They got some great additions.
Snypz. I agree. Go ahead.
They do have some great additions. But you gave Matty Bands, aka Ahmad, the best quarterback in the game. So for season 1, I'm gonna take the Chiefs. Now I'm gonna say this, okay? This is the one division, again, probably the best division in this league. Probably the best division in this league. So I'll say this. This is the one division that I'm gonna pick Matty Bands and the Chiefs, aka Ahmad. I'm gonna pick him for season 1 with an asterisk.
Yes.
Because I don't know. I think anybody could win this damn division. Anybody could win this division.
Chaos could win it. I think Chaos could win it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Chaos is demon.
Look, all these guys are great players. And if they adapt to the game the way I think they will, man, this is going to be a dogfight for the division. You know what?
Can I ask you this question?
Go ahead.
Do you think Suntan's gonna be a demon? Because he hasn't been that.
And Suntan could be a bully.
He hasn't been the demon. Look, Snypz quiet. Snypz, can he be a demon?
No. Listen, let me tell you. I've seen Suntan play plenty. Yes, he can be a demon. He can be. He definitely can be. I'm telling y'all now. I like these pieces that the Raiders have, guys. For Madden, we ain't gotta even talk real life right now. Madden, I like these pieces that he has. And Suntan, I'm telling you, he knows what he's doing. With these type of pieces, I think he'll be all right. I just think right now y'all gave Ahmad the best quarterback in the game. You gave him the best QB in the game for season 1. I'ma take him. But I will not be surprised if y'all go season for season with a different champion in this division. I will not be surprised. I will not be surprised at all. One year, I think Ahmad this year, it could be.
Hey, somebody got somebody. Wait till you see
this. Yeah.
Somebody got something to say.
Yeah. We gonna see. We gonna definitely see. It's gonna be interesting, man. But Procana, what you think about this one?
Hey, I didn't even. I did the graphics and I didn't even think about what the users were up against each other, and I see what y'all are talking about with this division. I won't lie to you, but look, and this is a little bit of a backstory for Chaos. That dude's been trying to join us, the Broncos, forever now. Somebody fumbled the bag on the Broncos, and he instantly DM'd and said, "Hey, I want the Broncos." I said, "Okay, brother. Hey, we gonna make it happen. You got the Broncos." So, he did great with the Bills. I can only imagine what he's gonna do with the team that he actually loves to play with. I mean, Matty Bands is a beast. Matty Bands just
you know who made me nervous?
Who?
Easy.
Yeah, Easus. I'm not gonna pick Easus, but that's because he hasn't played, and I'll let JTK talk about that because that's his actual brother. Maybe he has been playing. I don't know. I'm not quite sure if he has been playing or not. I know Suntan has. I know Matty Bance has, and I know Chaos has been causing chaos in the AFC
Chaos
and
is
the
a demon.
NFL.
Chaos.
So he's been causing chaos with the Bills, and I can only imagine what he's gonna do with his actual team. I'm not gonna pick Matty Bance, although, man, it's definitely a throw up. Suntan, I'm not gonna pick Suntan just because outside of outside of Genty, I don't even think that team is that good. I don't know. I may be flopping on that. I gotta pick Chaos. I'm going with Chaos on this one.
Okay. So Chaos with the Broncos for Procana. Spawn, what you think about this division?
First up, this division, as you said, is most likely going to have a different division winner every single year, just because of how competitive it's going to be. For year one, I got to see how the good teams with defenses will do in this division. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if Yeezus gets that defense going that he gets to win this one, or if Chaos and Sertan and that sneakily good defense will be able to take that lead for the division, or even the Chiefs, who have always been able to dominate with how their defense is. Those are the three that I think for year one are going to win, with me putting my money so far on Chaos and the Broncos, just because they have Sertan and he's going to be a beast.
Yes, Sertan he's going to be high 90s in my opinion. I agree. I think he should be.
He probably will, since he won Defensive Player of the Year now, and he's been consistent.
He's been extremely consistent.
At least he don't be 96. He don't be 96.
Yeah. He should definitely be he should be at least, to me, he should be at least a 97. But I think he should be a 99 realistically. You know what I mean? But we'll see.
Did his contract? Did he lock up a contract, or is he still?
I don't think he did yet.
No, he don't get paid this year. He waiting for this year.
Yeah.
Ooh.
He
So
make
he's
more
gonna-
money this year.
Sertan.
He's gonna have Sertan.
No, he signed a new deal. I thought.
Yeah, he signed.
Recent.
I
He
thought.
extended.
Like
So
recently.
wait, he already extended.
It was like last year he signed.
Oh, he did.
Chaos.
Oh, okay.
Chaos
Yeah, he-
just said he's locked up. So
Okay.
You know,
Yeah, he's
Chaos,
already locked up.
Chaos,
He's already.
Okay.
Because I remember when he had the highest paid. Yeah, he's like the highest paid corner. He's over
Okay.
it.
Okay. Gotcha.
All right,
Gotcha.
that's a. I'm not gonna lie, that's a plus, because we've seen in Madden franchises where they've let Sertan go because they can't afford that guy, and if he's locked up IRL, I mean that's a plus.
Yeah, that's definitely a plus. That now if he's locked up like that, now you can basically call him another Mr. Untradeable. He's a guy that's already locked up for you, so everything is set. So, he's another Mr. Untradeable now.
2022 Jalen Ramsey. Yeah. Snypz, you remember 22 Jalen Ramsey?
Yeah.
Different.
Yeah.
22 Jalen Ramsey was
Yeah,
different.
when
Yeah.
Jalen Ramsey signed his, that killed
22.
Yeah.
22.
Absolutely.
Yep.
That's crazy. All right. Last one here for Mxthodical. Mxthodical, what you think about this division, bro?
I do agree with Snypz and Spawn. I think, it's going to be a different division winner every year. I'm going to give it to Chaos for sure. With Sertan out there, they drafted Jade Barron. He's from Texas, so I'm definitely going to go with
That's
the
the only
Broncos
reason
on
why.
that.
Guys, I'm going to tell y'all this. He only picked Denver because of that. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it
You can tell
going.
by the profile.
Let's keep it going. No. I love Mxthodical. He's long haunted. Go ahead and finish your spiel.
Giving Matty Bands, with Patrick Mahomes, I mean, that's obviously a godlike quarterback. But with the way Chaos runs his defense and the schemes that he can come up with on offense with Bo Nix, I'm just going to give it to Chaos for sure on year one. But year two, I'm giving it to Suntan.
Okay. I like it. All right. Well, look, that's it for one of the toughest divisions that we're going to see here in the MJFL. We'll see.
Hey, can you do me a favor, Snypz?
What's up?
Wait, I ain't get to say nothing.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
No, hold on. Oh, fuck Jalen.
No, let him go real quick. Let him go line real quick.
Jalen. Yeah, go Jalen. Then go Blizz.
Jalen, my bad, Jalen. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead, Jalen.
So, yo, I think Procana knows what I'm about to say. They got the 5-wide demon in this division. And that's a mod. That's Matty Bands, the 5-wide demon. Suntan ain't winning the division. Suntan ain't winning nothing. He gonna have to show me. He gonna have to bring that demon back, like Lion said. My brother, we gonna have to see. That's gonna be a we'll see, because we gotta see which version of him. As soon as the game drops.
Yeah, we've seen a great version of Easus before. But Easus is he can be a demon. He could be a demon. There's no question.
Yeah, we're gonna have to see which version of him comes.
Yeah.
And chaos is nasty. Chaos is nasty.
I want to see. I'm gonna go ahead and say this before James finishes. I want to say East is a demon, because East is.
He is.
He's not it.
He is. You said he isn't?
He's not it to me.
Easus could be a demon, dog. Easus could be a demon.
Not to me. He has not been there for 2 years.
I don't know about 2 years. I'd say 1 year, but
no.
I think it's if I'm being realistic, since he got asked to play with the Broncos and it's his team, and I know how it is when you play with your team, it just makes you, it makes you want to also play better. I think it's gonna be chaos first season.
Okay, I like that call. Now Blizz had something to say. Blizz, what would you take, brother?
Well, my take, this is gonna be a tough division. I don't care what nobody can say, but Suntan is a demon, Matty Bands is a demon, Ease is a demon. I think I met Chaos once, and I know he's a demon. But I gotta give it to Suntan, because I think he's gonna be locked in this year. Plus, I think some of the Raiders, he got some of the pieces, like what's his name, Dante Thornton, and then what's the other receiver they drafted? Is it Finch?
Jack Black.
Black, yeah.
Yeah. And I like how Procana forgot about Brock Bowers.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. When I say pieces, we all know in this game of Madden what has happened lately. What a lot of pieces that everybody uses. The tight end is huge. It's a major piece offensively. And Brock Bowers, as a rookie last year for the Raiders, at least for everybody that I've seen play with the Raiders, he was leading the team in receptions, yards, and everything. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of guys that use, and I'm telling you right now, Suntan's gonna use the tight end. He's going to use
at the box too. He's gonna be superstar at the box.
Yeah, he's going to use the tight end.
I didn't forget about Brock Bowers, but who the hell's gonna pass him the rock? He ain't got no quarterback.
He's got Geno Smith.
Oh, we got
Geno's not bad on Madden.
He got Geno's not bad in Madden. Absolutely not.
Snypz like to be going. He
being petty. He being petty.
I'm not.
Let's go. Move it on.
Geno up there nowhere.
All right. Well, no, go ahead.
The reason that they'll win is because of Genty. That's just out there.
Okay.
No, erroneous.
All right.
That's how I know you went to Mason people instead of throwing passes.
You'll see. Hey, we all know Madden likes to overhype these running backs.
You better
with Saquon.
That's how I know you went to Mason. And that's how I know you went to spraying left to right instead of throwing passes. Let's go, Snypz. Everybody, let's go.
Let me say one thing. Y'all better hope Tommy Mellott doesn't have passing attributes. That's all.
Okay.
Thank you, Snypz.
All right. Well, look. Yeah, we gonna move on. Let's get to the NFC South, the AFC South. Let's go to the AFC South. All right. So let's talk about the AFC South there. This is interesting as well too. So the AFC South is going to start as follows here. Wade Wilson is rocking with the Texans. All right. We got Young Dev rocking with the Colts. 8-1, who's been in the chat quite a bit here today, is rocking with none other than the Tennessee Titans. And then finally, the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Procana, rocking with the Jacksonville Jaguars. So with that being said, let's get to it. Lion, no hate. Let's get it going. Who you got winning this division?
It's like Procana and I just like 8-1. But me being honest with you, it's gonna be Tennessee year because they got the old line. From everything I watch, Jacksonville really don't got a pass rush, but it's gonna be between 8-1 and Procana.
Okay. So between 8-1 and Procana, you got to pick one though.
No, it's gonna be 8-1 to win the first year.
You got him winning the first year.
Yeah.
Okay. You got him win the first year. Okay. So I got another question for you, and then we're gonna keep it pushing. And then we're gonna move on to Procana.
Go ahead,
All right?
bro.
I got another question for you. Do you think, because we've been hearing quite a lot of talk from 8-1, all right? Do you think that Ward is going to win the Rookie of the Year?
No.
Why?
Once y'all see who my team is, he will win the Rookie of the Year.
Okay, say less. Say less.
I take that back. I take it back. For AFC, I know how 8-1 play. Cam Ward will win the AFC Rookie of the Year.
Okay. All right.
That's fair. I gotta be fair. I gotta be fair.
Okay. All right. Well, Procana, talk your talk, brother. What you think about this division?
Hey, unbiased. I still think I'm gonna win. But I've watched Young Dev play. He had the Chiefs last year, so that's a little bit of a cheat code. He's pretty good. 8-1. I've watched him play, and just know 8-1. I watch a lot of games. I'm in PRK, NLG, and MJFL, so I watch a lot of y'all's games. And I think 8-1 is the way I evaluate watching his game is he plays really close to the way Mxthodical plays, and the amount of times that I done played Mxthodical, I think I could at least beat him once a year. Talking about 8-1, and when we talk about the Jaguars in general, Trevor Lawrence is my type of quarterback. I don't run the ball that much, so I mean they don't really have other than Tank Bixby because ETN is probably going to be trashed this year. But I got Brian Thomas. You gave me a cheat code on that one. And then my defense got Travis Hunter on the other side. I'm just saying, I'm picking me.
Okay.
I'm not trying to be biased.
Okay. Now it's all good. It's all good. Like I said, you got to feel like that. You should feel like that. You know what I mean? And you do got a good team, especially in Madden. You got a good team in Madden. So I'll say right now for me, I'm good because I didn't go yet. I'm gonna keep mine real short and sweet. All right. I'm gonna go Procana in season 1, and I think it's gonna be a two horse race here between Procana and 8-1. I think it's gonna be between those two. I think Young Dev is good now. All right, I know Young Dev is good. Okay, so he could surprise a lot. But I really want to see how he works things out with AR-15. I want to see how he works things out, throughout the season. And look, I might change my pick at that point. You know what I mean? But right now, two-headed race between Procana and 8-1. But I'm gonna take Procana in season 1, simply because of the quarterback situation, and then obviously having a player like Travis Hunter. I know I played a couple. I ain't gonna lie to you. I played a couple games in the beta with him, just for shits and giggles, just playing with him. And my God, I don't know if he's gonna be exactly the same because they could change a lot of things up. But Travis Hunter is he's an absolute cheat code in Madden 26, at least for the beta. I could be wrong, but he's an absolute cheat code in Madden 26, and he could be on offense and defense as well. So it's crazy. All right. So I will go Procana for season 1, and I do, and I will. Here's my take for this division. My one take for this division is between Procana and 8-1. I think this is going to the division will be won by 1 game. I think it's going to be very close. That's just my thoughts on that. All right. So let's move on to Spawn. Spawn, what's your take on this division?
I think this is going to be a division where it's going to go back and forth between 8-1 and Procana for who wins the division each year, because they're just going to be that close every year. And in terms of who I think's getting this first season, I've rocked with the Titans last year. Their offensive line needed some help, and I think in this year they're definitely going to have the more improved offensive line compared to the Jaguars. And with how Trevor Lawrence hasn't shown much in the big league so far, I definitely see Cam Ward should be around that same overall, if not a better overall than him starting off. And with how 8-1 did with the Dolphins when they were an abysmal team, I can definitely see him doing that again with a team of that similar stature as the Titans for this first year.
I like that. I like that take on that for sure. Because again, look, 8-1's a very good play. That's why I said two-headed race, man. Two-headed race in this one. So you got so who do you have picking for the first season?
1 for the first season.
You're going 8-1 for this first season. Okay, perfect. All right, Jalenthekid, talk to me. What you think about this division?
All right, I played the beta, and Travis Hunter's already a superstar.
Yeah.
Not to mention, they had to make a ability for him specifically. Iron Man. Which is, if I'm reading the description now, because obviously, people have, stuff. But Iron Man is basically an ability where he's not going to get tired.
That part.
And it's going to be like having normal stamina on both sides of the ball.
That part. That's why I say he's a cheat code.
He's basically a cheat code because you're going to get a superstar wide receiver and corner on both sides of the ball.
Yep.
And stamina is not going to affect him.
Yeah.
It's a regular stamina. Titans, I play with them too. It's the O-line. That's what's gonna 8-1 early in the year, because that O-line on Madden is not gonna be it's not gonna be good. And I don't know what the Titans schedule is, but let's say they play a good pass rushing team. Cam Ward is going to have issues. So I'm looking at the Jaguars. I feel like the Jaguars have the better roster. It's going to be a 2-horse race. The Jags have a better roster. Also, I got to ride with my boy Procana anyway, but they also have the running back that they drafted. He might not have the best carrying stats, but he's going to have speed. I think it's Mxthodical Tootin. Tootin's the running back? Yeah, so Tootin's going to be, I think he's also a rookie running back that we're going to have to be watching this year. So I'm gonna go with Procana because that team's more set up.
Okay. And Mxthodical, what's your take on this division?
I mean, y'all pretty much been saying it. It's gonna be a 2-way deal with Procana and 8-1. I'm gonna go 8-1 just because the Titans have Devondre Sweat, Texas dude. So let's go 8-1.
Okay. He kept it real simple. Blizz, you want to give a take on this?
I'm gonna give it to the Jags. Procana got it.
Okay. All right.
And just a couple of weeks ago, Mxthodical was in this division as the Texans.
Really?
That would have looked a little bit different.
It'd have been different then. Yeah, this might have been, if you have 3 or 4 guys like top guys in the division, that this would have been another. Yeah. This would have been another solid like possible best division. So yeah, but that's pretty impressive. But we'll see what happens, man, because we're done with that one. So we're gonna move on now let's move on to the AFC East. Let's move on to the AFC East. So the AFC East is as follows. Dominic rocking with the New England Patriots. Mort Report, he is rocking with the Buffalo Bills. The man, the myth, the legend, the Lion, rocking with the Miami Dolphins. Yo, this graphic, man, my God. I can't get over this graphic. This is the funniest graphic of all the graphics, man. Oh my gosh, it's just too much. And Rev rocking with the New York Jets. Oh my goodness, this is just too much, man. I'm telling you, too much. All right, so let's let the Lion talk his talk here. He gets his opportunity. The Lion. Talk to us, brother.
Well, as folks know, I'm a state championship winning coordinator. So it's football. So it's football this year. I like my chances. But Dominic is really good. I feel like me, Dominic, Rev, and Mark got the best football, consistent football in this division and match this year. Rev really good. Rev's pretty good. Mark's pretty good. I like my chances this year. I don't care what nobody else says. Everybody else probably don't say. Rev or Mark. My fault, Rev or Dominic. But it is what it is.
Okay.
So that's just me being me. If it's football, then it's me. If it's Madden, it's gonna be Dominic or Rev.
Okay.
Just being honest.
Okay, ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So I mean, if you're talking Madden, if you're not gonna pick yourself, if you're going between Rev and Dominic, who are you picking out of those two?
Rev. Dominic's really good, but Rev knows the camp. Rev from North Carolina. You know me. Yeah, I think that's what Jalen laughing right now. It's just. I'm North Carolina to the day I die. Rev from North Carolina, so I'm gonna always support North Carolina. Dominic is too, but Rev and Dominic are really good. Morton just had a kid. I had a kid around his time, so I ain't really worried about it.
Okay. Right? Okay. Well, I've seen all these guys play, man, and I like this division. I like this division. I know the Patriots have some pieces. I like some of their pieces as well too. Bills and mind you, for most people for some of the guys that may not know, Bills are my second favorite team in football. I'm a Giants fan and I'm a Bills fan. All right, but I like some of the pieces that the Bills bought in, but then I don't. Okay, because obviously this is going to be a league that you obviously going to have injuries, and the one person that they bought back to this game that's going to be so injury prone, it's ridiculous, is Tre'Davious White. They bought him back to the Bills, and if the injuries are like they're supposed to be in 26. He won't be playing a full season first season. Again, I'm just going by first season. He won't be playing a full season first season. You know what I mean? So I gotta pick the Dolphins. I gotta pick the Lions simply because speed. I mean, in Madden, speed kills. The Dolphins have one of the best, one of the fastest. They're one of the fastest teams, if not the fastest team in Madden. They was last year. They was the year before as well, and they're right back there with it again this year also. Now, mind you, there are other teams that are stepping up to the plate with that. But you know, in this division, definitely the fastest team in this division. So for first season, I'll go to Lion for first season.
I like that you said that. Do not let this 41-year-old demon beat you. Because all I do is sleep, take naps.
I hear you. I definitely hear you. All right, Procana, what you think about this division?
I just want to. I'll let JT. I think either JTK or Spawn said something about this exact graphic that we're watching right now. I'll let them point that out because I really do think Rev is really like a really good user. When it comes to like going versus each other, I think Rev is better than Dalion, but I've seen Dalion like dissect defenses in ways that it's not even funny.
Put the coach hat on. He put the coach hat on.
Yeah, and offenses as well. So
yeah,
I can't pick Tua. I never will pick Tua. He's a lefty. He's not very good.
It's not all right my feelings you picked him.
No.
I love you regardless. You know that.
I could never pick Tua. I think that division will be between Dalion and Rev. I haven't watched Dominic play in a while, and more. I think he's up there, but he's not quite as competitive as Rev and Dalion. That's the proper word I want to say. And it'll just depend on who wins their divisional games between Dalion and Rev. But I don't think Jets have a very good team. I know everybody's like, oh, Justin Fields. You know what? But Justin Fields he's good, and people can use him very well in Madden. But I don't know what overall he's gonna come into this game. And
I'm gonna help you out, right?
With his age, I don't know.
Rev here?
I don't think Rev is here.
No, Rev's not here. Rev's not here.
All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you. He can rewatch it. Rev, I'm gonna smoke you.
Oh,
I'm not scared of the Jets. The Jets are sorry.
But I do want to point out. I'm gonna pick Jets, but I do want to point out that Christian Gonzalez is the second best cornerback in Madden. If y'all didn't know, y'all know now.
Okay.
It ain't the Dominican day.
Okay. All right.
No, I'm tired of that, Rev.
All right. Spawn. What's your take on this division?
This might be a sneaky good AFC division.
Right.
Like we know that.
Before you make your statement, I will boot you as an admin if you don't pick me now. Play. Go ahead.
I definitely think this could be another sneaky good division where, like we see with how the, I don't fucking know, the West, I'm pretty sure is what the Chiefs in charge is, how they'll be a good division. I definitely could see this division also being one of the high caliber ones. In terms of who I think's gonna win this first year, I mean, Mort, I don't think's gonna win it just because while he has the best team out of the four, I don't think he's gonna put as much effort as the other guys will. Lion, I love him, and I don't think he's gonna rock with Tua much. I think he's gonna stick with Ewers, which could be good, but Ewers could also be like a 60 overall because of,
Yeah.
You know,
how he is a 7th rounder.
Good choice. You know I'm not gonna go Eagles. I don't fuck with that.
Dom's a good Madden user, but I don't think his team will be able to match up as well as the others for this first year, just because he needs a little bit more. He doesn't have the best team on defense, where he only has like 1 to 2 like really good guys, and the rest aren't that. So with how the defense is going to be a big factor in Madden, I have it going either Rev or Lion for this first year. And when it comes down to between those two, I would love to see Lion actually get to the playoffs as a divisional leader, because that'd just be fun. But I have a feeling that Rev might take it this first year, and Lion will get it the next years to come.
Okay. All right, JTK, what you thinking about this division?
First of all, Procana, stop spreading blasphemy about my damn Jets. That's the first of all. No, you don't even know about the dog we got from Georgia. He gonna have like 90. All right. Yeah, Arian Smith. Thank you. Second of all, the line we messed up.
El Presidente.
How y'all gonna give El Presidente?
Hold on. Before you finish, is that Pops in the background?
No, he been here.
Man, tell Pops time out. I want to hear you.
He done went upstairs, man.
No, that Pop. Tell Pops I said salute.
Yeah, I got you. But yo, NC, we represent NC, and I like the fact that Lion just said he gonna smoke Rev, which I do believe because he done said it. And the fact that after today's trade, I think Lion also has a little bit of a better roster now with Minkah Fitzpatrick being back there. Especially with how that man uses safeties. He be pissing me off the way he be using safeties. The Patriots roster, it's getting there.
No,
but I don't.
That's easy to work.
I don't see it's going. I don't think it's going to work. And then Mort not going to take it as seriously as the other two.
No, Mort just had a baby.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Hey, Snypz, to you.
He got priority. Hey, you
said a shout out to Mort. Mort just had a baby.
Oh,
he just had his
yeah. Big up Mort. Congratulations, brother. Congratulations on the newborn. Great job.
But just let him know the Lions don't smoke.
Get some sleep. Get some sleep. It's gonna be difficult to get sleep, early. That's for sure. But yeah,
nah, he does that. No, that's set. Number two.
like my boy Shannon Sharp says about his Lakers. I'm gonna just say this about Lion to 5.
All right, so he going to Lion. Mxthodical. Last one up here for this one here, brother. What you think about this division?
Yeah, hater. You don't hate on the division.
No, the division gonna be. I mean, I know Mort, Rev, and Dalion from multiple leagues, PRK, MJFL. But as far as I don't know who Dominic is, but good luck to him. But if it's his, I ain't played the beta, but I just going off of what everybody says. If it's about the coaching and the adjustments, I'm gonna give it to Dalion. Rev really don't do too many adjustments. He kind of just plays the game at that. And Mort, he obviously had a baby, so he's not gonna be as competitive. But
are you trying to get promoted? Are you trying to get promoted?
I'm right there.
You my guy. That's why I love you.
All right.
This should be an interesting division for sure.
Okay. And Blizz, you got any thoughts on this division?
Moat.
Well, only two people I really played is Rev and the Lions. But so I'm gonna go with the Lions.
Okay. All right.
Hey, Snypz, they about to get promoted tonight.
Okay.
I'm about to promote them in this server.
All right.
They grease my palm. That's old school, right there. Grease my palm. I got promoted.
All right. Well, look, we got one more division to talk about. That's going to be the AFC North. And then we go call it a day here. We do have a. Oh, by the way, we do have a game of the week that we have to do around 10:30 p.m. tonight. So stay tuned for that. So definitely support other leagues as well too, just as much as everybody comes and checks y'all out. Definitely come and show support if you ain't doing nothing. But obviously, if you sleep, then hey, I get it. You got work in the morning, I get it. You do your thing. But nonetheless, we're gonna move on to the AFC North, and the AFC North, is as follows. Last division we're gonna discuss here tonight, as we got Blizz and the Baltimore Ravens, and then moving on, we got Phoenix and the Bengals. Champagne Sniper, or who I like to call Champagne Sniper, and the Pittsburgh Steelers. And to cap it off, the humble guy, Mr. Humble, rocking with the Browns. Mr. Humble rocking with the rookie and Sanders. So this is going to be interesting. So I'm not going to talk to the Lion first. Let's talk to Blizz first. Because Blizz is in this division. Let's talk to Blizz first. We'll go to the Lion next. But let's let Blizz get his talk for a second here. Blizz, talk to us.
I'm taking the whole division. I'm taking it all.
Okay.
Mr. Humble ain't gonna do nothing. Phoenix ain't gonna do nothing.
Okay.
And I don't know nothing about Champagne, but
okay.
we taking over this Madden.
Okay.
If it's like y'all say it, like in a beta, it's all about strategy. That's all I'm about, is building and developing my team. So it's game over.
Okay. All right, Lion, what's your take on this division?
Snipe, let me ask you a question.
Sure.
Do you want me to be honest? Hold on.
Bruh, be honest about your pick.
Hold on. Do you want to be Joe Biden or Donald Trump?
Well, I mean, clearly you got to be Trump, because Trump, you just gonna speak your, you got to speak your, you just speaking what's on your mind. Even if it sounds stupid, you speak what's on your mind.
Okay.
You know what? I'm gonna keep.
Look, he stopped. Okay, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna be honest. All right, this is Blizz first. I think Blizz actually can win it, because I know Blizz know football, but Mr. Humble is pretty good, right? Champagne Sniper, Procana, come on the mic.
Yo.
Who is that?
That's the old Jags.
Yeah, he beat me in the playoffs.
Yeah, he's
I'm gonna go ahead and take. Hold on, stop. Everybody, stop. Mute your mic. Everybody, mute your mic. The Steelers will win it. The Steelers will win it for the next 3 years.
Okay. Steelers are gonna win it for the next 3 years. All right, Procana, what you got to say about that?
Yeah, Steelers is pretty good. I love my boys, man. Phoenix is a dope guy. Blizz is a dope guy. Mr. Humble is a dope guy. I gotta go with Steelers, but I would love to see y'all win. That graphic shows it, man. I want Mr. Humble to be slamming helmets on people. I just don't know. I don't know if he's gonna be slamming it on the Steelers.
I'm gonna go ahead and tell you this. The Bengals ain't slamming nothing, but a pink slip.
Yeah, man. I love the Phoenix, but he has a lot of practicing to do.
Okay. Now I'll go real quick as well here too. I've seen plenty of games from Sniper. I'm definitely gonna pick the Steelers to win this division. Again, I know nothing but to be honest. And I know Blizz, and this is the squad that he rocks with, so he knows his team. He knows how to build as well too, and everything else. But at the end of the day, Madden is about that pure skill. And if you just know how to if you know how to beat somebody on 4 or 5 sets of plays, and you beat them on a regular basis with those plays, this is what Sniper does. So I'm going with Sniper for for that particular reason. For season one. Now let's see what happens as the seasons continue to progress. But season one, I'll definitely go Steelers for season one. No question. Because again, and the Steelers, they're not going to be a slouch of a team. I'm not saying they're a powerhouse, but they're not going to be a slouch either. You know what I mean? And they did get DK Metcalf also. So I think they'll be okay. I think they'll be fine. I'm going to go Steelers for season one. Spawn, talk to us. What you think about this division?
I think this division for the Bengals could give him that opportunity to learn Madden more, because I definitely think he needs more reps to be able to improve more, as I had him in my division, and he definitely needed that extra step to get, progressing more. So I don't think he's going to have really any chance at winning the divisions, but he might be able to start building his way up to actually be more competitive as the years go on. For this first year, I think that Sniper has the best chance, although Mr. Humble does know college ball well, so I wouldn't be surprised if he can get that hang of it and have his good enough defense be able to dominate enough to win that division. But for the first year, I got Sniper winning it just because of how much I've seen of him.
Okay. JTK, what you thinking about this division?
Yo, real talk. I hate Sniper, bro. I hate him for what he did to me in the playoffs. Like, it's the respect type of hate. And I'm gonna just tell y'all now, it's gonna be his division. And as soon as if he decides to change his mind and start, what's his name? Will Howard.
Yeah.
Once he starts Will Howard next year, he's still gonna be good. So that's my pick.
Okay. Mxthodical, what you thinking about this division?
I love Blizz and I love Mr. Humble, but Champagne Sniper did make it to the bowl in the final season of MJFL. He did lose, but I think he takes the division. Okay.
All right. So, divisions are complete, everybody. Divisions are complete. So, I got an interesting question for everybody. I'm going to let everybody answer one by one, and then we're going to get on out of here. All right? So, this is pretty easy, but the only difference is I'm going to try your opposite divisions for everybody that's here in this chat right now. That's inside this room right now with us. Your opposite division, okay? Your opposite conference, I should say. All right, so let's start with the Lion. The Lion, you are in the AFC. Who's coming out of the NFC season one?
Mxthodical, no doubt.
Okay. Procana.
Procana and all cannot see Mxthodical.
Okay. So Procana, who's coming out in your opposite division?
Oh, bro.
Or conference?
I'm gonna try to speed it up, but let me look at it. So in the AFC, right? In the NFC?
Yeah.
Oh, I picked Q to win the division. I still think Isaiah's gonna make it to the playoffs. If he does, oh God, it's Carmageddon too, and Jalen. Jesus Christ.
He's a gauntlet.
I will pick. Damn. I'm gonna stick with Mxthodical, but I think Jalenthekid, not the first season. I can't even say that like without being truthful to myself, but I think Isaiah versus Mxthodical. I would love to see that matchup.
Okay.
I'm just gonna put them up there.
Okay.
That's gonna be a game to watch. I'm just gonna put that out there.
Okay. All right, Spawn. You're in the NFC. So who's coming out of the AFC?
I think for the AFC, it's gonna be one of those AFC West guys. I think Chaos is gonna be the championship against Sniper for the first season, and I have a feeling that Sniper might be able to pull another win out to get to the bowl for the AFC.
For the Steelers? Wow. Okay. Interesting take. Okay. Jalenthekid, your opposite division. Who's coming out?
AFC, huh?
Yep.
All right. If I had to pick 2 teams right now, just on paper, to get to the championship, I'm going Chaos, and then I think there's a chance it could be like no, there's no way it could be AFC West in the championship, I think. But I'm gonna go with Snypz, and I'm gonna take Snypz to win that.
Okay. Dang, we got 2 people. Okay.
But Chaos,
You said they
wrong.
sleeping
That's
on
it.
me.
Okay.
You said they sleeping on me.
Okay.
You gonna have to show it.
I'll be
big dog.
good.
Gonna look like
I'm
2 at
good.
the end of the season.
Yeah. You gonna have to show it.
All right, so everybody, Mxthodical, everybody is picking you to get out of the NFC. You know what I mean? So you have to make a choice here on who you think is going to come out the AFC season 1.
I do appreciate Dalion and Procana for picking me coming out the NFC first year, but as far as the AFC, I think Chaos, Snypz, you got Procana, 8-1, and then obviously the Mr. Presidente. But with those users, I think Procana gonna come out with it. If he gets it going with Trevor Lawrence, I mean, I've seen what Trevor Lawrence and Brian Thomas can do. You add Travis Hunter in there. If he gets it going, he still got Josh Allen, Trevon Walker as a pass rush. I'm gonna let Procana come out in the AFC.
Okay. Well, Blizz, talk to us, brother. What you think about who's coming out of the NFC?
Well, right now I'm about to play the petty card. I'm going with Q, the Chicago Bears.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So he's going with Q. All right. So I guess it's my turn here, but only this time. I'm gonna pick the AFC and NFC because I don't have a dog in this fight. All right. NFC, the NFC. I'm taking Jalenthekid and the Giants coming out. Yeah, I'm playing a petty card too. I want to see the Giants go. I'm taking Jalenthekid and the Giants, but not even just the petty card for that pick. It's the pass rush that I've seen in the beta, and if it's the same or almost the same, there's going to be a lot of sacks. It's going to be the New York Sack Exchange 2.0. I'm telling you right now, if it's like that, but we'll see. AFC side, to me, it's tough, but it's really tough. But man, Snypz is a problem. Snypz a problem, man. So I'm going for a Giants Steelers Super Bowl. I'm going for a Giants Steelers Super Bowl, and I'm gonna pick Snypz to win the Super Bowl. So season 1, your boy Snypz has got Snypz winning the Super Bowl. I can't ask y'all who gonna win the Super Bowl because I know what y'all gonna say. I'm gonna win it.
Nah, I'll be honest.
Nah, I'll be objective. I'd be objective with it. I ain't gonna pick
You
myself.
want to be honest with you? Want to be honest?
Okay. All right. So you guys said who was gonna be in your opposites. So the Lions.
Steelers.
You going with the Steelers for the Super Bowl?
Yes.
Okay.
Really good.
Procana, who you got winning the Super Bowl? Procana didn't say that before, so he probably gonna say himself.
Not the damn Steelers, I'll tell you that much. I don't give a damn what y'all say about
That boy
Snypz.
good. That boy good. I don't care what.
He is good.
You can hate all you want.
Who you got, Procana? Who you got?
Oh man, I don't know, bro.
That's gonna tell everybody in the chat right now, man, that this is gonna be an interesting first season when it starts up. Tell you.
Snypz. So, Procana, before you say something, Snypz is being really objective because he knows that Champagne came and took that Jaguar team. Nobody will worry about that Jaguar team. He took the Super Bowl. So don't hate too much. You know what I'm saying? Champagne good.
I don't give a damn. If I had to say me or Snypz, I'm picking me.
Okay.
But but I'm not gonna say anybody from the AFC because I am in the AFC. I'll say somebody from the NFC, and I'll say Mxthodical over Isaiah by just a little bit, maybe even Q. I don't know. I don't know, to be honest. I'm just gonna go with Mxthodical.
Okay. Spawn, who you got? Who you got winning the Super Bowl season 1?
I mean, he is a division rival, so I'd hate to see him win, but I'd also be, not surprised if Mxthodical takes it all the way again and just wins that chip. But yeah, I have him and Sniper for the season 1 winning with Mxthodical winning it all.
Okay. So you got Mxthodical winning the Super Bowl. So let's see who Mxthodical has got winning the Super Bowl.
Me.
Of course.
Nah, hey, y'all take all that with. He ain't winning shit.
Hey,
Respectfully.
Blizz, who you got winning the Super Bowl?
Oh, who I got winning the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Let's see.
You're Kendrick Lamar.
I gotta go with Jalen and the Giants.
Okay. That ain't winning shit.
Okay, he going with Jalen and the G-Man. Okay.
Yeah, I'll see you. Don't worry. I'm gonna get. I'm writing down everybody's name. This shit. Y'all can get a bullet. All 31 of y'all can get a bullet. Bullet to the head. All 31 of y'all.
Oh man.
The only reason why I'm saying this is because how y'all keep talking about that Giants pass rush. And
Nah, it's gonna be good, but if y'all want to keep it buck with you, it's Jalen, Isaiah, Procana, and Spawn, and Mxthodical. Just being honest with y'all.
Okay.
With Sniper, my fault, Sniper.
Okay.
Yeah, not Spawn. It's Sniper because Sniper is a really. When Jalen sent me that thesis statement as a Sniper whoop his ass with the Jaguars, and he ain't do no offseason or nothing like that, told me all I need to know.
Okay.
Nobody get Jalen discombobulated out there.
All right. Well, look. Well.
Listen, you're not one of them. Sit down.
No, that was Mxthodical.
Yeah, that's
I don't know why I'm
Mxthodical.
catching strays. Like, I know Shuck's not going to be the greatest first year, but
Mxthodical. Like, we need to end this, and I will end it. Mxthodical is a top 3 user, right?
Yo,
but y'all forgetting. I want to see what he do against Dominic and some of all that. But Sniper came in. That Jaguar team was terrible, right? Mxthodical took a Green Bay Packer team, and he took them, right? That Jaguar team was garbage. So that's why I gave him the edge over Mxthodical. But Mxthodical's not a bad user. Jalen's not. Spawn's not.
But Sniper, we didn't have no film on Sniper, and
now we got it. Now we got it. Yeah,
we got.
There's a difference.
And we know Isaiah likes to watch film. I'm just saying.
I think everybody sleep on Isaiah, but Isaiah don't wake some people up.
There's always a difference though when you got tape on somebody. You know what I mean? There's always a difference.
That's why Snypz is being very political right now. But I don't go ahead and tell you, Mxthodical. You might want to go find that New Identity YouTube channel and watch that.
You better start
good.
You better start digging.
Good. That motherfucker
better
good.
Find that film, boy. Better hit that film.
And the reason why he's good is he asks a lot of questions.
Yes.
And he laughs with me, and he's a sober version of me. That's the most dangerous part. Like, I'm just a retired military guy, football coach. That motherfucker good. But Procana's good. Frozen's good. Spawn's really good.
he's another person out of that ask question shit. Like, y'all, we got some demons in here, but Mxthodical a demon. Y'all better respect Mxthodical. Mxthodical a demon. I ain't gonna say that.
Yeah,
He's a demon.
I'm gonna put this out there about Isaiah. Mxthodical. I know you really damn good, but the one thing about Isaiah is do not talk trash to him. You don't want to talk trash to JTK. You don't want to talk trash to Isaiah.
You want to talk trash to Jalen because Jalen, he'll throw his game out. Isaiah's not gonna laugh.
Isaiah is gonna laugh at you, beat you, and then put like one emoji out and never say nothing to you ever again.
The worst
He's gonna put the SpongeBob.
The worst person to talk junk to is Isaiah and Afro.
Yeah, Afro just gonna be like, hey, you have a good game, sir. Thank you very much. You want
Jalen from Charlotte. Jalen's a shit talker. Jalen from Charlotte. So he's from Charlotte, and then he got in New York in his blood. But go ahead, Snypz.
Well. Listen, I'll say this to everybody, man. I just think that the first season and many seasons, of course, after that, I think there's going to be a phenomenal year because, again, according to the beta right now, it is going to be one of the best Maddens that we've played in a long time. So, you know what I mean? I know that there's some guys out there that, that are on the YouTube wave and everything, and some of them talk about, they tried the beta and they didn't like it and this, that, and the third. And I think a lot of those guys were just over Madden because of how, the previous years and how bad it was and everything else. But they've added so much this year to it. And you'll get a glimpse of it actually, if I'm not mistaken, on Monday. This Monday coming up, July 7th, where college football comes out. So you're gonna get somewhat of a glimpse of the game. You know what I mean? Obviously it's the college level, but there's going to be so many different things that they've added to the game. You're able to change depths of safeties and everything. It's crazy what you're able to do in these games now. So it's going to be more of and that might go into the realm of guys that are coaches, like the Lion, for example. That might go into that realm where that will really elevate their game even more. As being a coach and understanding the game and the X's and O's, that's huge. So if you're able to understand how to use these depth changes and everything else, listen, these guys are going to be problems. There's no question about it. So they've definitely added a coach element into Madden 26, and you got to really. At the end of the day, it's a video game. And people will figure out a flaw on, one player runs a certain route a certain way and it sounds crazy or it looks crazy and nobody can stop it and this, that, and the third. Somebody's always going to have that out there. But at the end of the day, I personally think from playing the beta as much as I played it, and I played with multiple teams and everything too, and was testing out every little thing, just the little details of the game. Like, for some of you guys that didn't play the game, the beta, I'm gonna give you a prime example. I know most leagues, probably this league as well too. Do you guys have a motion rule where you got to wait till the guy is set to hike?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. In Madden 26, if you got a guy motion from the right to the left, you can stop it and move him back to the left. You can't. You don't have to wait till he gets all the way to the right and then move all the way back to the left and waste time. Nope, not this year. This year, you can actually stop it whenever you want to stop it. So if you think somebody's in man, you could immediately stop, bring them back. They'll set, and then you hike. So that's different this year. There's a lot of different things in this game this year, guys. For you guys that did not play the beta, there's a lot of different things in Madden. It is a brand new game, guys. You guys are going to enjoy it. I personally feel you guys are going to enjoy it. And obviously, as far as a rule set, you guys will definitely have to look through some of that stuff and figure out what you're going to do as far as, for example, your motion rule. You're gonna have to get that. You might have to get that figured out. So I just want to put that out to you, Procana and Lion. Want to put that out there to you as admins, so that way you guys have an understanding on that. You know what I'm saying?
Get into it.
Yeah. So when you get into the game, you'll see what I'm talking about. I don't know if you could do that in college. In college 26, you may be able to. I'm not sure. But again, when guys get put in motion, you could stop them wherever you want to stop them and put them back where they were. You don't have to wait till they get all the way to the right. If you're going from the left all the way to the right, you don't have to wait like in previous years. You don't have to do that anymore.
Yes.
It's crazy. And it makes a difference. It really does. You know,
we were talking about that, and I was telling you that maybe they'll have some illegal shifts or whatever, but you're saying they're not calling that. So
yeah, in the beta they didn't call it. Now they may, again, some things can change in the real game, in the official launch game. So that could be a possibility that we see some illegal shifts and things like that. That definitely could be a possibility. We'll see. We'll see what happens. And I'm sure, obviously, if guys that played the beta put their information in there and kind of told EA, look, you need to add illegal shift, this, that, and the third, that might be something they could just put in the code and boom, they got it. You know what I'm saying? Is a possibility. Yeah. So we'll see what happens. But look, guys, it's been another great team reveal show. The first one here for the MJFL. So I was honored to do it. Again, shout out to Procana for the graphics. All the graphics that you've seen here today was made by him. You need anything and you're not a part of this league or whatever, man, hit Procana up. This dude he's a beast with it, as you can very well see. Also, big up to the Lion, big up to Blizz, big up to Mxthodical, Jalenthekid, Spawn. Shout out to all you guys for being a part of this call. And I am definitely looking forward to 26, man. It's going to be an epic 26 season. I'm seeing it right now, man. It's going to be an epic 26 season, no question. Any last words from anybody before we get out of here?
Oh, man, love y'all, though. Love to see that y'all are watching, staying tuned, being active. We're going to have a fun year.
Indeed. All right, well, look. With that being said, everybody, it is your boy Snypz. Thank you so much. Don't forget, make sure if you get an opportunity to come through, come show some love for the NCL League that I'll be doing their game at 10:30 for their Week 9 game of the week. If you get an opportunity, if not, it's all good, man. I know y'all still support Snypz TV Gaming, so it's all good. If you can't do it, I know it's getting a little late out there and everything as well. But nonetheless, thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Take care, be blessed, and we are going to catch you guys in the next one. All right, y'all? We are out, y'all. Slide, folks.